Good morning, everyone. Welcome to What's Up Wednesday. My name is Erin, and today we're going to be going over the property-specific links for the property-specific website. So I'm going to walk you through specifically how to go through and use those links to your advantage and show you some different ways that those are going to be beneficial for you for marketing properties. So brokers, loan officers, for those of you on the call, this will be a great little tool that you can share with your agents, really showing them how their properties can stand out a lot more. And then all of my agents that are on the call today, this is just going to be some different things that you can do to get more exposure for your properties, and I'll show you how to broadcast those and get those out more. A couple of announcements. Next week, we will not be having an What's Up Wednesday. We're actually doing a local event here in Aliso Viejo, or actually Irvine to be exact. And with Labor Day weekend, we figured that we'll just go ahead and skip next week. So just keep that in mind. No What's Up Wednesday next week. We will be following back up the following Wednesday, and we're going to be doing YouTube setup. So I'm going to show you how to set up your YouTube videos, getting all of that going, how to set up your channel, and show you how to use the YouTube feature to the best of its ability. So last week we went over the property flyers. I hope you guys are really enjoying how those are functioning, and you guys have been able to dive in a little bit more and play around with those flyers. As I had mentioned, Emily's being an amazing little designer rock star. She's actually going through and creating some new Pearl templates for you, those personal website templates. So as those become available, you guys will be the first to know. We'll send out a little email announcement as well, letting you know about that. So that's kind of what we're working on, some few things that we have going on. We're just going through and making stuff prettier, better, faster, stronger, all of that for you guys. So if you guys ever have any questions, suggestions, anything like that, you know you guys can always reach out to me via email, Erin, E-R-I-N, @agentmarketing.com. I love to hear from you. Also, I'm finishing up the calendar for the rest of the year for What's Up Wednesday topics. So if you guys have any suggestions, anything like that, definitely send those over so we can get those on the calendar. I love to hear what you guys want to learn more about. So any suggestions, feel free to send those over in an email so I can get those added to our rotation for the next few months. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get started with our topic today. Again, we're going to be going over the property-specific links. So when you go to the Property tab here over to the left-hand side, you're going to click on Properties, or the Property tab, and then you're going to go to Properties. Now, in order to get to these property-specific links, you do have to have a listing added into your agent marketing account. So if you don't have a listing, go ahead and just add in a dummy property. If you want to add in your personal home or just a little fake property that you can use to play around with that, feel free to. You can use that as kind of your test property or your demo property to kind of play around with all the different features and have access to this. Now, once you have your property added in, or if you have an existing listing that's already been added in, you'll see here you have these three little grayed out icons here. Now, these are all going to be super important. We're going to focus on this middle one here. It's going to be this little link icon. When you click on the link icon, what it's going to do is it's going to take you to all of these property-specific links. So we're going to go through each one of these. I'm going to show you how they work, what they look like, and how you can best use these for each one of your listings. Now, the great thing is because you're clicking on it for a specific property, all of these are going to be relevant for that property only. So when you add in your listing, we do provide you with a property-specific listing presentation. You'll see that with the listing presentation, we provide you with 2 different URLs to choose from. You do have a Flash version and a Java version. So you'll be able to see here over to the right which one you want to use. So if you want to go through, you can click on the set of eyeballs here next to the link as well. This will pull up the example of what that looks like. So with the listing presentation, this is something you can use ahead of getting that listing. You can add in the property. The good thing is when you add in the property, you can add in the bare minimal information. So you can just do the address and add in a couple details. And then you can add in a photo. You only have to add in one. And then it's going to go through and it's going to create all of these different slides for you for your listing presentation automatically. When you click on this little See Sample button, the great thing is it pulls up with that property-specific website that you created with that information. So you can really wow the sellers with this information, showing them exactly what you're going to be doing when you sell their home and giving them all this information. It talks about the virtual tour and then the panoramic tours, all of that. So this is great because this will auto-populate for you once you have that property added in. You also have access to your full property website link through this section. So you can click on the set of eyeballs. It's going to pull up your property specific website so you can view the full listing. You can always do that from your list of properties as well, but if you want the full URL, you can view that here. We also have the MLS compliant virtual tour links. Now we provide you with 3 different URLs. Each MLS is going to be different with what they provide and all of the information that they need listed on the MLS. So that's why we provide you with 3 different URLs. If your MLS doesn't really have any restrictions, you can most likely use this first one. If they require your address to be fixed within the URL and not have it be this first part, you'll see it's still listed in there, but it's a little bit broken up and towards the end. And then if they do not allow any type of address to be displayed, then you can use this last one. So all 3 are going to be different. The great thing is if you put this into your MLS, and your MLS actually sends the information out to Zillow and Trulia, it will actually populate with this virtual tour in there for you. So that way you're still getting exposure on Zillow and Trulia, and it's going to have your MLS compliant virtual tour on the MLS. But then when the MLS syndicates it out to Zillow and Trulia, it will have the branding on there with your information. So a nice little feature that you're able to use. So you'll see with the MLS compliant virtual tour link, we do have to stay within compliance, so it does strip out all of your agent information, your logos, and all of that. It just has the property specific information and then all of the photos on there for you to be able to use. So you'll have that. You also have your standalone virtual tour. So we do, again, provide you with 2 different URLs you can use. This one will have your personal information on there for you. So you'll be able to use this. Again, this one will have all of your personal information on here, so you'll be able to view your info. If they want to click on the gallery, more details, actually go to the property website, or even click on finance information, they can do that through this link here. Scrolling down a little bit, you have a single property widget. This is going to be great if you're using this for any outside website. So if you have a personal website outside of agent marketing, if you're going to be creating blog posts maybe about a specific property, you can actually take this embed information, this frameable link, and you can paste this into our blogging platform or an outside blog if you're doing anything like that. This even says your MySpace page, so if you utilize MySpace, you could do that too. Giving you some extra information and more exposure to your property. We do also provide you with the MLS website link. So this is going to be the MLS compliant website link. If you want the full website instead of just the virtual tour, you'll have the same options as you did above here for the virtual tour. This is just going to be the actual property website, and it's going to strip out all of your agent information. So now it just has the property details, and then you'll see here it does not have any agent information. Again, this is going to be a compliance website link that you can use. So it's going to strip out all of your agent information. You also have the classified HTML, so you can use this. This is going to be good if you're doing, we do provide you with a Craigslist poster, but if you do any other type of HTML postings or anything like that, we do provide you with some information here. Again, if you want to do the Craigslist poster, I would advise just going down to your property tab and then clicking on the CL poster, but you can always use this option for other types as well. Couple last things on this page. If you want to post to social media, another way to do so is going through and clicking on the Facebook page or the Facebook link. You have LinkedIn, Twitter, and an RSS feed through here. If you want to paste in a little description, you can copy the text here. Or if you want to come up with your own when you're doing the posting, you can do that as well. So that's what the description is here. If you want to paste that into your post, you can do that. When the property does get added in, we do create an SEO page for you automatically that gets sent out to the search engines. In case you're unsure of what SEO means, it's search engine optimization. So what we do is create this nice little SEO page. We send it out to the search engines for you automatically once the property gets activated. So you'll have this. It's going to have your agent information on here. It's going to have some more info about the property. You have your mapping location and then your agent info, a little lead capture option on here. So we send this out, like I said, to the search engines. This is just a nice little page if you want to use to share on other platforms or if you want to take advantage of using that, you can do that within this area as well. The last section, we have our property blogging. So I'm sure you may have heard us use the term plog before, which is a property specific blog. So we get fancy here at Agent Marketing and like to come up with some fun terms. So we have a blogging platform, which you can use blogging for any type of blogs. And then we also call it plogging for your property specific blogs. We do provide you with 2 different layout choices to choose from. So if you click like on layout 1, for instance, what it's going to do is it's going to create a plog for you. So you'll be able to use this information to get more SEO value for your properties. So this is going to be the layout 1 option. It's going to be pretty basic. It goes based off of the color scheme that you have selected for your website template. So for mine, I have charcoal. So I always just do the black and gray because I think it looks really clean. So that will default to that. You can go in and change the information on here if you want to do keywording, add in more photos, really go through and enhance that, you can. Layout 2, when you click on layout 2, what it will do is it will give you a little bit of a different template style. It's going to have kind of like that SEO looking page for you. But what we recommend doing is really going in here if you're going to be doing the property specific blogs. Get in here and enhance them. Don't just send it like this because it's not going to do that much SEO value for you. We recommend going in and talking about some different keywords, like if you are in, for Aliso Viejo, for instance, you can use Aliso Viejo as a keyword and consistently go through and use that in your blog. You can highlight it and all sorts of that, those kind of features within this section too. There's different things as well. You can go through and categorize your blogs. You can add in more featured images, or if you have a specific URL you want to use and stuff like that. So this is going to be your property specific blogging that you can use. So those are going to be your property specific links. I wanted to go through all of those and really explain to you what they are. There are a lot of good little features in here that, that you're able to use. I know a lot of you guys, when you call into support, we've had some questions asking where to get these links and how to best use them. So this is going to be your full spot of where you can find those. And again, when you're on your properties, your list of properties, you'll see it's going to be this little grayed out icon here, the little link icon, the middle one here. That's going to be where you can view those links, and it's going to give you all of those property specific links that you'll need. So this week, we've got a pretty short and sweet What's Up Wednesday. I'm going to go ahead and open it up for questions now. Did you guys have any questions about any of the property specific links or any features you wanted me to cover since we have a little bit of extra time? Any questions? Any questions? There was one question that came in asking where to get the recordings for the YouTube channel. If you click here on this little Missed It option, when you go to your dashboard, you'll see it says the What's Up Wednesday tile, and then you've got this little Missed It option here in the top right corner of the tile. When you click on that, that's going to take you to the YouTube channel for all of our What's Up Wednesday recordings. If you have not done so already, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Anytime a new video gets uploaded, you actually get notified if you're a subscriber to the channel. So that way you can always keep in the loop with everything and see what we're up to in the new videos. All right, let me go through some of these questions here. So we no longer, Jeffrey, we no longer have the spokesperson available. We actually have some new website templates that offer just so much more. The spokesperson doesn't really fit in with those templates, so unfortunately we do not have that available anymore. Can you expand on enhancing blog for SEO improvements? Yes, so one of the great things, I'm actually going to share this blog or this post here. Let me go find it real quick. We have a great little SEO blogging on jet fuel option here. Let me find it. I'm going to share this guide with you just because this is a really good little blog that we have within our platform that's going to give you a lot of good information on enhancing blogs. So let me go ahead and send this via chat here. So I just put it in the question box, and I'm also going to write it in the chat box for you so you guys have the URL. But what this goes through is it's giving you some different suggestions on how to do keywords and title enhancements for your blogs. So this is going to be some really good suggestions. This page specifically, it's giving you some optimization ideas. So making sure you're writing unique content. Google's big about duplicate content. So if you're continuously posting the exact same content on blogs, on your property websites, all of that, it's doing you no SEO value. So making sure you're going in and writing some unique content, changing up your verbiage, doing the keywords and all of that are going to be super, super important. So I would go through and use this little blog guide as a way to enhance your property websites or your property blogs. That's really going to be helpful and beneficial for getting more SEO value out there for you. Do you offer domain hosting? So if you go through your personal tab here over to the left-hand side and click on domain management, you have an option to purchase domains through our platform. So if you do that, you can easily assign it to your property websites as well as your personal websites. If you've purchased a domain name from somewhere else, you'll see that it says, I have a domain. There's show me how options, so you can get it pointed to your websites within Agent Marketing, and you can easily add it into the platform here. So you'll see instructions on how to do that. But if you have not purchased domains and you're looking to do so, I definitely recommend doing it through our platform just because it's going to easily be able to assign it to your websites within our platform and keep things really simple and all in one place. Let's see. So on a blog enhancements, make more SEO success. Can you expand on this? So to do more enhancements, keywording is huge. So making sure that you're doing specific keywords, like if you're talking about a new property in Aliso Viejo or maybe a new community in Aliso Viejo, you're going to want to use Aliso Viejo quite a bit, using the community name quite a bit. You have to think about what is somebody going to type into Google to find your website or to find your blog. So you want to think about that when you're writing your blogs. Use those keywords. So if you have a 3-bedroom home for sale in Aliso Viejo, that phrase you would want to go through and use constantly throughout your blog. You want to think about what people would be typing in if that helps and kind of gives you another idea. Can we add a video to our blogs or plugs? Yes, you can. In order to do so, you would have to have the embed code. So if you have like a YouTube video or Vimeo video, they always provide you with a frameable embed code. You can copy that and then paste it into your blog. Is there a timeline for a new IDX feed will be done for the pearls? Bob, we do not have a time frame for that yet. I know our programmers are working on that. There's a lot of details that go with that. Each MLS is different, so we have to go through and evaluate what each MLS provides and what they'll allow us to display on the personal websites. So as soon as that is available, you guys will definitely be the first to know. We're really excited to get that done because I know you guys have been requesting that. Any other questions that I can answer for you? For the website makeover, does that include making over the blog or property sites? Not for the blogs. That would be up to you to go through and design and customize on your own. For the property websites, we do have a couple of templates that we can do a custom header on. So for that, you just have to give our support team a call, and then we can get that going for you if you're on the plan that suits that marketing makeover. All right, guys, any other questions? All right, it looks like that's it for questions. So again, today's pretty short and sweet. If you guys think of anything, feel free to call into our support hotline number. Again, that number is going to be in the top right of your agent marketing account. You can always call into our support team. And then we also have the little chat feature down below. So if you guys think of any questions after we're off the call, if you guys have any questions for me, you're always more than welcome to send me an email. You guys have all my info, so feel free to reach out to myself. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a great long weekend. Hopefully you get to rest on Monday and enjoy Labor Day. We will see you the following Wednesday. Just keep in mind there is no What's Up Wednesday this next week due to Labor Day and us doing a local event. So we'll see you the following Wednesday. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you next What's Up Wednesday. Have a great day. Bye.